Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you my top 10 best supercars slash hypercars for Assetto Corsa, ladies and gentlemen. All of the cars on this list are mods. None of these are like just rehashing Kunos cars. These are all new, and pretty much all of them are either like completely new cars that Assetto Corsa doesn't have at all, or they're just like updated, newer models, of course, than what Assetto Corsa has, because most of like the supercar road cars in this game are from like 2014, 2015, so these are all up to like, 2019, 2020, 2021 even, so a lot of really fun cars. And I just want to say that even if road cars and like free roams aren't really your thing, some of these cars are absolutely insane to throw around a track. So just give these a chance, and trust me, you will not regret it. But enough rambling. Without further ado, let's get right into number 10 on this list. Number 10 on the list is the 2020 Audi R8 V10 Performance. This car is just really, really cool. I feel like the Audi R8s have gotten so much better looking in recent years. The car itself has 620 brake horsepower, 580 newton meters of torque, and it weighs just over 1,500 kilograms. This car is seriously one of the funnest things to throw around the track, especially like Nordschleife and things like that. 0 to 100 kilometers, of course, in 2.7 seconds. This thing is absolutely insane. It feels like it has a lot more downforce than what it actually looks, but it's just so fun to drive. The car model itself is also Kunos level quality, so I highly recommend you give this one a download in the link in the description below. Number 9 on the list is the 2017 Nissan GTR. This thing, it's a GTR, man. Everyone knows what a Nissan GTR is. 2017 model, as I said, so it has all of the updated looks, because the original Kunos one has like, I think it was just the earlier 2010s, but also has like the black edition, I think, or maybe it was the Nismo, I don't know, but anyway, 562 brake horsepower, 637 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1,750 kilograms. This thing, I know it'll never have the status as the old school, especially like R34, R32 GTRs, but man, is the R35 an absolute beast. The wide bodies and things like that for it are also super, super insane. So this thing's just cool. It's nice to have an updated GTR in Assetto Corsa. And yeah, it can be found in the link in the description below. Number 8 on the list is an updated 2017 Lamborghini Huracan Performante. The one I'm specifically focusing on in this video is the bi-turbo. This thing is an absolute beast, ladies and gentlemen. 870 brake horsepower, 903 newton meters of torque, only weighing 1,600 kilograms. This thing, just like the Audi R8, is an absolute joy to drive around the track. If you're into Nordschleife cruising or just like hot lapping on like the bigger tracks in road cars, this one is going to be an instant download for you. It also does come with just a regular updated Performante, but there's already a Kunos one, so in this one I thought I'd feature the bi-turbo, because not only is it a lot more crazy, it's different, than the regular Kunos one. You can find this one in the link in the description below. Give this one a download. It is honestly so, so fun. Number 6 on the list is the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is 2019 model spec, and it looks so, so cool, man. I honestly really love the look of this car. It has 715 brake horsepower, 906 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 767 kilograms. This thing, another really cool feature that I like about it is in the car, I don't have any gameplay of it, but on the dash, like the digital dash in the car, it actually has the track map on it, like your real track map, and it actually tracks where you are. And it even has the distance and the turn arrows to where your next turn is. It's super cool. It's such a nice little detail. And this thing in general is just super high quality. So give this one a try. Of course, the beautiful 5.2-liter Aston Martin V12 as well just absolutely sings. So get this one if you like Aston Martins, and just get this one in general because it looks super cool and it's just fun to drive in general as well. Number 6 on the list is the Mclaren Senna, of course named after the late great Ayrton Senna, and this car is definitely worthy of his name. You probably, if you've played with this car before, it's honestly probably in Forza Horizon, but this one in Assetto Corsa, or maybe even in R-Factor 2 actually if you're playing Sims, but in Assetto Corsa, this one is super, super nice as well. 789 brake horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque, and it only weighs 11, or basically 1,200 kilograms, 1,198. Of course, the twin turbocharged V8 is an absolute beast. The same one from the 720S, which we will be featuring later in this list. But this thing is super cool. It has a bunch of super cool color options as well, and it was just designed to be in an absolutely insane road legal car, I guess I should say, and it definitely delivers. And of course, being named after the late great Ayrton Senna, this one's one you just have to check out, man. Like all the others, you can download it in the link in the description below. Number 5 on the list is the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. If you know, I think we all know about the GT3 RS. This is basically its big brother. 714 brake horsepower, 797 newton meters of torque, and it all weighing about 1,500 kilograms. This thing is an absolute beast around the track, and I can imagine it is so fun in real life on roads. It looks pretty similar to a GT3 RS, and if you don't really know Porsche as well, you'd honestly be forgiven for thinking it is a GT3 RS, but trust me, this thing is absolutely a different beast, and it is just insane to drive around the track. This one is probably the fastest car on the list with all the downforce and power, weight, everything. This thing is so, so fun. You can find it in the link in the description below. Super high quality as well. Just give it a download. Number 4 on this list is the Ferrari 488 Pista. Now, there's 3 ones that you're going to get with this. You're going to get the regular Pista, you're going to get the Pista Carbon, and then you're going to get the Pista BFR, tuned. Now, they're all very different. The regular Pista is just, it's just what it is. It's the 488 Pista. The Pista Carbon weighs 5 kilograms lighter, so it just probably has a few more carbon elements. But the BFR, tuned has a whopping 990 brake horsepower, 990 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1,200 kilograms. The Pista Carbon, which is the one I'm using in this gameplay, only has 720 brake horsepower, 770 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1,300 kilograms. I say that like it's like worse, but they're both insane. But if you really want an insane road car to drive, the BFR tuned is what you're going to want to pick. The car model itself is probably the best on this list. It literally looks like it could be a Kuno car. It's made by BZ Simworks, so it's a really cool car, man. Download this one if you like Ferraris or you just like fast cars, man. You can find it in the link in the description below. Number 3 on the list is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. If you know the Lamborghini Aventador, this is basically just its model upgrade. It's just the newer one, basically. Came out in 2019. A lot more aggressive styling and aero elements. It looks like an absolute beast. 751 brake horsepower, has 718 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 1,500 kilograms. This one, if you guys want a free little recommendation, take this thing around the Nordschleife. It is so fun, man. It is same with, I would say, with the Audi and the Porsche GT2 RS as well, because those things are insane. But anyway, back on this car, it has some super cool colors. The car model and all that is absolutely amazing. It drives super well. There's no reason why you shouldn't download this one. And it's just a cool car to have in your Assetto Corsa, man. Come on. You can find it in the link in the description below. Number 2 on this list is the McLaren 720S. This thing is basically, I think you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but this is the highest, like, big production car, the most expensive big production car that McLaren makes, and it looks super cool. I know there's some people who don't like the styling of it as much. I actually think it looks really nice, so it's super cool to have here in AC. 710 brake horsepower, 770 newton meters of torque, and it weighs about 1,300 kilograms. Of course, the same V8 that was in the Senna, because the Senna, the engine from the 720S is in the Senna. So you know what to expect there, and this thing is just super cool, man. These things in real life as well, if you haven't seen and heard them, they are absolutely insane. Download this one, just trust me, you're not going to regret it, like all the others. Link in the description below. And finally, number 1 on the list, the most unique one on this list. It is Porsche's first foray into electric performance cars, and this is the Porsche Tycan Turbo, ladies and gentlemen. Single gear on this thing. It has roughly, translated of course from kilowatts, about 680 horsepower. It has 850 newton meters of torque, and it weighs 2,300 kilograms, of course, because of the batteries. But what of the stats I just read to you are actually not correct. I don't know if this is a special, like, tune in Assetto Corsa that's auto on this car, but those aren't actually the real, like, specs of it, pretty much. The real horsepower on it is around 616 horsepower, and it's only about 774 pound-feet of torque, but it's still absolutely insane, man. Like, that's still crazy numbers for an electric car. This thing is super fun to drive in Assetto Corsa, and also super unique because it's really fast, but it's also just really chunky and substantial. So this is it's just an interesting driving experience. I can't really describe it, so just download it and see for yourself. This one's probably not going to be for everyone, but it's still super cool, and I highly recommend you give it a try. So, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I know this was such a long video compared to my normal ones, but a lot of stuff to cover later, probably either this month or next month. I'm going to be doing my best road cars as well, so basically things that wouldn't be considered like performance supercars, basically. So if you're interested in that, like and a sub would mean a lot, so you can get notified when that comes out eventually. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, again, like and a sub would mean a lot. We are on our way to 700 subs. That's our goal to hit by the end of June. So I don't know, we could still hit it. We still got like 11 days left as of the time of recording this. So who knows? But thank you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.